All right, everyone. Welcome back to Kate You Handle at Homestead. It's October 2025, and it's time to get the pumpkins out to play. So a few years back, we had scraped some pumpkins instead of carving them for our chickens. We'd seen some folks do it online and thought this could be a fun way to give our birds a treat. We've had a very busy year and a half and thought it's time to get them a little something. I started off by making a rough idea of what I thought the faces wanted to look like. I'm trying two different techniques to see what is easier, so the end product is just going to be whatever it ends up. The birds don't really care what it looks like, so I'm not going to stress over any of it. For this one, I'm just using one of the canning rings to make some circles for the eyes. I am going to pull out the ring from a baby bottle to make the nose, and then just kind of make whatever face it shows up to be. The second one is a little more tradish and just using freehanded, coming out with some triangles for the eyes, and I'll mark up a little jawline and just, like I said, see how things go. So the first technique that I went ahead and gave it a try is folks were using a potato peeler. So I figured use a potato peeler in this one because it's got a rounded edge and the edges are circle, so maybe that would give me some kind of help. I'm trying to carve it in and scrape whenever I can. Let me just tell you, the other videos made this seem a lot easier than it truly ended up being. It's about this time where I just decided, you know what, I need a little backup. So I went into the drawer and grabbed our meat tenderizing mallet and just used it to chisel. So who knows, maybe next year I'll just grab one of the chisels from the shop and give that a shot. You may be thinking, why am I letting this play out in real time? The other videos made this technique seem super fast and in no time. I didn't want to speed it up. I want it to be a little more realistic and show it does have some hiccups. Maybe it's the type of pumpkin, maybe it's the type of potato peeler. It looks exactly the same to me, but who knows? But rather than speed it up and make it look like it took 30 seconds to scrape this pumpkin up, I decided to let it play on out. Well, one down. Next one to go. So for this next one, I am just using a sharp knife. I would say, looking back, I probably should have found a shorter knife. The long blade and then the long handle definitely made it hard to maneuver. I was definitely worried about slicing a finger open doing this technique. That kind of leads me to the next point. Neither one of these techniques seemed kid-friendly. I would not recommend it. The knife is probably going to cut some fingers, and the potato peeler is probably going to scrape some knuckles. So definitely not kid-friendly. Wouldn't recommend. I do kind of feel like the video is a little misleading. Again, I guess thinking back on it, I did two different styles and did two different techniques. If I was trying to see if the knife was easier to do this than the potato peeler, I should have done the exact same design on the two. So, lesson learned. Next time I'll do the exact same design. That way it's not like, oh, the traditional jack-o'-lantern was faster. Actually, the design is much smaller. So, yeah, next time we'll go with that. Both pumpkins are done. You know, used the knife for one, had to use a mallet to help with the other. Overall, the techniques are what they are. If you have a better technique, please put it in the comments below. If you have a kid-friendly technique, definitely put it in the comments below. And who knows, maybe I'll give it a shot either this season or next. Now I am going to fast forward this part. I don't think anybody needs to watch us meander through the yard to deliver some pumpkins to birds. So this is going to be sped up just a little bit. But I think it's interesting to see when the pumpkins do go out. It's one bird in particular had an interesting reaction to it. Our white peacock, Opie, has never seen one of the scraped pumpkins before. He was very interested, very suspicious. It was really cute just sitting outside and watching him. So I will leave you all with that. Have a great rest of your day.